Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today, guys? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, what is our great topic for today? So let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Our great topic for today is, what can I do to improve my selling capabilities? That's a good question. I'm telling you what, guys. You're probably seeing me kind of out of breath a little bit because I'm trying to improve my selling capabilities. You ever noticed if you're a person who's in sales and you kind of get lethargic, you kind of get lazy sometimes, you kind of get stagnated? Well, sometimes you got to crawl outside of that box. That means maybe you need to change some things. And unfortunately, when you're a salesperson, you get used to doing stuff over and over and over again, and you kind of get stagnated, you kind of get bored, and it's really hard to improve yourself because, you get like in a rut. Okay, so today we're just going to talk about, a few things that you can do to improve your selling capabilities. And one of the things that I would probably recommend is probably maybe taking a little bit better care of your health. Okay, guys? That TV time at the end of the day, man, we sit in front of that thing, we get on our cell phones and we talk for hours, and we look at each other in our rooms, or we go out and we just go to all these different little fast food restaurants. Well, it's killing us, and it'll kill your selling capability. It'll make a great salesperson, a mediocre salesperson after a while. The reason being is because, see, what happens is you stop doing you stop doing the things that got you where you are, where you want to be successful. Like, getting out there and knocking on them doors. We think, well, hey man, I've been doing this a while, people should be reaching out to me. Or maybe you're a brand new person and you're kind of like in sales and you don't really know what to do. Well, one of the key to success is you got to get some really good training, guys. I'm going to tell you why. Training can make you or it can break you. And the reason why I say that, to improve yourself as a salesperson, there's literally hundreds and hundreds of different people out there who've got all kinds of great ideas about how to be a better salesperson. Me too, okay? I got a bunch of videos that can walk you through the process of all different situations and things to help improve your game. And I mean, really, give me a thumbs up and please share my videos. But selling, how can you improve yourself? One of the things I'd say is probably take a little bit better care of your health, okay? And you're probably saying, that's not important. Well, once you start getting heavier and heavier and heavier, it really wears on your knees, it wears on your back, it wears on your attitude, and you start looking in the mirror and you go, dang, what happened? I don't know what happened. I do. I got real fat and I had to go see the doctors, and the doctor says, well, hey, Gary Lee, if you want to change your life, you got to start losing weight. You got to take better care of yourself. Well, it's better too. Hey, how do you get an old dog to learn new tricks? You starve him. Okay, but I ain't starving. I'm eating properly. And I started going back to the basics and the fundamentals also in my sales process. I talk to a lot of people over the phone. I set appointments every day, and I'm gonna tell you what, because I want to talk to the customers. I want them to come see me, and I want to go out and see them. So what do I have to do? I have to get out there and do. I have to change up. I have to overcome fear. And a lot of times we get afraid, of doing new things because we're in a rut. We don't know. And if you're a new salesperson, that's good. You don't know. Don't mess up. Get yourself some good training. Talk to some people. Learn some basics and fundamentals about how to ask good questions. Ask good questions, because the person who asks the most questions is probably going to be the person who's going to be able to have somebody say, oh, I didn't think of that. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And by selling, we get a chance to talk to a lot of different people. How do we improve ourselves? We got to be growing and green. We got to try harder. We got to try smarter. And that means we put people in our lives that can give us some great direction, help us, not hinder us. We're not manipulators. We're salespeople. We make the world go around. So what do we have to do? We have to do some training. We have to learn. And the basics and the fundamentals. You got to get a script. Basically, everybody's got some type of script. You knock on doors, you got to say the same thing, it seems like, over and over and over, so that way you can get a chance to sell something. If you're selling over the phone, and you're all over the place, or if you're knocking on doors business to business and you're all over the place and you're not set and you don't have a great like script, I mean, not necessarily like a script, but you got to be able to be consistent, saying the right things, doing the right things, saying it over and over and over. Now, you do run into a lot of different types of people. That's okay. You want to meet a lot of different people. And the reason why is because, see, that'll help you to become a better salesperson. Plus, it's a numbers game. The more people you talk to, the more opportunities you get a chance to sell. And by talking to many people, it makes you learn how to overcome objections. Generally, the objections are always about the same ones. Okay, all you have to do is figure out, well, this guy had this objection, this one had the same objection, and then you write them down and you talk with your management or you do your research and you learn how to overcome those objections, okay? Because generally, like Bedford said, they're about the same. They're all about the same. And all we have to do is pinpoint those ones, because it's like a pattern. You know, a pattern, you know what a pattern is? Something that's done over and over and over again. So if you're a salesperson, if you do something successfully over and over and over again, eventually it's going to get good, or you're going to be running off going, dang, I need to change. And a lot of times we get, like I said, stagnated. And what are we talking about today? We're talking about how can we improve ourselves as salespeople. Take care of your health. Go ahead and catch some education. You're never too old or too young to learn something new. And remember, you want to take care of yourself, but you also want to take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. So a lot of times, like I said, we got to reach out. We got to do things sometimes that may seem a little bit uncomfortable, like picking up that heavy phone, calling on people. A lot of people are afraid to do that. A lot of people are afraid to knock on doors, but as salespeople, we make the world go around. But if you don't do those things that you know that are hard, they're going to be harder. But see, once you start doing these things over and over and over, training, reading good books, educational materials, studying your craft of sales, learning how to ask good questions, how to knock on doors, how to ask for help. Okay, a lot of times we just need to have somebody walk us through a process, help us to kind of figure out where we're at. And today we're just trying to figure out what are some great ideas and things that I can do to help myself to be a better salesperson. Well, right now you see I'm out here sweating to the oldies. I'm walking. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. What are you doing? And then later I'm going to go talk to my customers. I've got to do some CEs, continuing education, to keep my real estate license, my insurance license. And if you're a person who's trying to be successful, I'll tell you what, education and getting your license and certifications can change your world. It can make you a better salesperson. A lot of times people are stagnated. They're in one type of sales. Maybe say, for instance, they think that, hey man, I don't know what's going on. I'm not selling stuff. Things aren't working out. I don't know why. Well, here's the thing, guys. You got to change with the times. I'm serious, guys. You got to change with the times. If you want to be a better person, you don't just stay the same. You got to learn how to adapt. You got to learn how to make yourself a better person. And how do you make yourself a better person? Well, you learn. It ain't easy, but I'm telling you guys, the more structure you have, the more opportunities you get, the more opportunities you knock on doors, the more you knock on them doors and say, hey, I need some help. Let me help you. And remember, guys, today we're just talking about just a few ideas on how to improve ourselves to be a better salesperson. The way I make and become a better salesperson is I keep learning. I keep doing my research. I keep studying. I keep trying new things. I'm green and growing. I'm not ripe and rotting. I'm out here walking. I'm trying to take better care of my health. I go to the gym. You know, I do things. I get out in the sun. If I can, I like to enjoy the day. During the daytime, when I have my nice clothes on, I'm working, I'm calling on customers and everything, I need to get up and I need to go walk for a little while just to clear my mind, so that way I can get back on that heavy phone and start calling customers and calling people, setting appointments and doing the things that I know I need to do. So like I said, guys, I'm just out here doing what I got to do, thinking about how I can make more money, how I can help more customers, how I can become a better person. The key to success and to become a better person and a better salesperson is to do the things that make sense. And again, if you're getting stagnated, if you're getting really huge, okay, if you're not doing the things and things aren't working out, sometimes we got to try new opportunities. We got to try new jobs. We got to try new sales jobs, new careers. And the reason being is because I've been in sales for a long time. I've seen a lot of great companies that were wonderful. They went out of business. But see, because I stuck and stayed and I learned and I adapted and I moved on to the next opportunity, I'm able to continuously sell. I love selling. I make the world go around. I help a lot of people. I change people's lives, and so can you. And remember, when you're a salesperson, the key to success is you got to learn how to grow. And growing means not staying stagnated and not doing the things that you can't do, but do the things that you know you can do to improve yourself. Take better care of your health. Go out there and watch your weight, watch what you eat, learn. You can go on YouTube, you can go on all these different platforms, and you can learn from so many different motivational speakers. Brian Tracy, Tom Hopkins. I'm saying there's a whole bunch of great people that love to teach, and I'm one of them. My name is Gary Lee, so check out my websites. And also, hey, remember, you're important and you matter. Today, we just had a wonderful conversation about selling. What can I do to improve my selling capabilities? Well, I hope you got a couple of ideas. So get out there and sell something. But remember, you can change. We can do anything we put our minds to. We really do have to try. And you have to do things that are uncomfortable at first. But the more you do stuff, the easier it gets. Okay, so go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. And today, like I said, I'm out changing my life. Lately, I got a new opportunity. I'm calling on more people than I've ever. And I'm getting good training. And I've got people who care about me. I may not always appreciate the way they teach me, but you know what? If you're pliable, that means you can learn something. You can do anything. And I can do anything I put my mind to. The reason why I know that is because my mama said I could. Today, we just had a wonderful conversation about selling. What can I do to make myself a better salesperson? Go back to the basics, go back to the fundamentals, get you some good training, get you some good knowledge, take care of your health, take care of the inside, brush your teeth, take a shower, take care of yourself, because I'm gonna tell you what, if you take care of yourself, oh my gosh, it's amazing. You can have a career, a stellar career, and make more money because you're a salesperson. So go out there and sell something, and remember, great ideas. And all you need is one good nugget and it can change your whole life. Okay? All right. Sell it.